Homeboy's out of there. Homeboy is out of there, man. Lomos Lucal. Lomos Lucal. This is crazy because I wake up and your boy Carlos, talking to the guy like Kalanke says, yo, Tuchel is sacked. It's like, what? Then my assumption is this guy's lost to Strasbourg. So I check. They beat Strasbourg 4-0. I was like, so why would they sack him? So my thing is putting 1+1 is there had to be a falling out. There had to be something else because it doesn't make sense that you'd beat the team and then you would be sacked, or unless this was always building up. So doing a bit more research, apparently he gave an interview before the game saying that being like manager of PSG feels like being like a sports politician or someone like. But then he then sort of tried to clarify it by saying, "Oh no, I don't want to be a sports politician and so forth, blah 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 blah." But that may have been what's contributed to him being given his marching orders, man. But I'm just bringing my thing here. The thing though is this should always have happened, and literally he was always a game away from getting sacked. And this change, see, it's almost like it's a good thing and then it's a bad thing. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing because look, Tuchel, I always said, didn't have what it takes to take PSG all the way. Because let's just keep it real. People say, oh my gosh, but he took them to the final. Dortmund, Atalanta, Red Bull Leipzig. So the only kind of toughest team that they faced was Dortmund. They faced a real team, they lost. So, and then I think that a lot to do with our loss was his tactics of playing your best player in the wrong position and not actually playing him out wide in a much more effective position. And just the setup he went with was trash. But my thing about it is that because this changes things for the Barcelona game slightly, but then we'll get to that right now. Let me just first deal with Thomas Tuchel right now. For me, I want to know the reason why they sacked Tuchel. That is very key. If you sacked him because you said to yourselves that this is not the right man, this guy doesn't have that kind of alpha in him to get to the best out of Homeboy and out of all of these other people. I specifically Neymar and Mbappe, and doesn't really know how to really keep them in line and pretty much bring in a Zizou flex, then sack him. But if he was sacked because of this pre-interview that he gave that sort of annoyed the higher ups in PSG, and maybe he's fallen out with Leonardo and so forth, then you're pretty much back to square one. But as I always said that we'll get there because there's an issue with who I think is going to replace him. But the key thing is this had to happen. This had to happen because I told you, forget because people will say, wait, he got them to the final. That's only one game away from them winning. It's similar to what your Heinkes did in 2012. Got them to the final. They lost to your boys Chelsea. Next year, they said it was up with a treble. But look at how PSG have started this season. Look at what they've looked like. They don't look as sharp or as good as they were last season. And it's a team that is heavily reliant on Neymar. And for me, that is poor management. If as a manager, you are so reliant on a single player to function, you cannot be a good manager. A good manager, a quality manager is what Klopp is doing. Because Klopp, no Salah will ride, no Mane will ride, no Van Dijk will ride with or without any of those dudes. Zidane, Hazard, the main guy that you bought was already with you without your boy Hazard. So management is being able to say, with or without our best players, I can still find a way to get points with this team that I have. But as I say again, like Lucal, you were never going to win. They were never going to succeed with him because PSG need a Zidane, a Mourinho, a Pep, a manager that comes in with some heat, comes in with some respectability, where the players will look at him and say, no, this guy has succeeded. This guy has won trophies. There has to be a level of respect. So if Pep walks, Pep will put down his 2 Champions League medals. Klopp will put down his Champions League medal. Zidane will put down that 3 flex. Mourinho will put down that 2 flex. So This is where the issue arises. The replacement. Pochettino? Pochettino? I thought we accepted and realized that Pochettino was trash. Pochettino? That is that is just such a bad move. Yes, I would say he's a better manager than Tuchel. I think, yeah, he's a better manager. But it's PSG are still making the same mistakes because Pochettino, does he have the character? So that's what PSG means. Does he have the character to come in and be like, boom, all right, Neymar, Mbappe, boom, this is how we're going to go. The good thing about Pochettino is, I think that, let's say he doesn't have Neymar, I do think that he is a better manager to be able to get wins out of a PSG based on what he was able to do with a Tottenham. I do believe that. So that is the plus. But the issue arises that that when he now walks into the dressing room, Neymar, Mbappe, Di Maria, will they look at him and respect him? Where are your trophies? Specifically, where are your Champions Leagues? Without those medals, it is hard to gain the kind of respectability that you need from these players. It's difficult. So you have to be wary. You have to be wary with this thing. You have to really look and say to yourselves that, is Pochettino going to be able to lead these guys to the promised land? Is he going to be able to lead these guys in the right way, in the right manner? And my thing is, I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. So Pochettino, for me, I think that's a bad move. I think that's a bad move because issue is, okay, now this guy may have no. There are two guys out there. Let me bring you two names. Allegri, fair enough, he's not won a Champions League. Allegri is a far better manager than Pochettino. I can say, oh, Syria is a one-team league. He's still won a trophy. He's won numerous trophies. And he's reached two Champions League finals, one of which he should have won. And his performances in those two finals, even if he put the 2017 one, was far better than the one that... Because Tottenham, I would argue, that is the worst performance by a team in a Champions League final in history. And because of that, Pochettino for me went down in estimation. I keep putting his name out. Rafa Benitez. See, Rafa Benitez is a tricky one because I don't know how people will view his character. But Rafa Benitez would have been to a Champions League final, I won a Champions League. But, because I'm just giving you guys who are available. Because I think that ideally, you want to look at Mourinho, Pep, Klopp, Zidane, and so forth, or even bring back an Ancelotti. Because it's just with them, but bring and that'll be ideal. But based on who is available, I think an Allegri or a Benitez makes sense. Pochettino, I'm telling you right now, Pochettino is a dumb move. And I do not know, is it that they're picking people who they think they can control? Or are they picking really managers with a massive character? Because I think that's the issue. I think the issue with PSG is that they want to create a holiday camp and they want yes men. And they want guys that they can control and guys who can't talk back. Laurent Blanc, your boy Tuchel, your boy Emery. But PSG, you have to have guys with a personality, with some character, and say, what's up? But first matter is Tuchel is out. He's sacked. It's hard to happen. It's needed to happen. And I think for Tuchel, he may say he was hard done by and say, okay, it was because of the interview that I made. But Tuchel, if you're honest with yourself and you sit in the privacy of your home, you go to say, bro, was I really the right man for PSG? And yes, I think a spot in the Brick Academy, based on what you've done, may have to be opened up for you. Guys, like that vid, hit the subscribe button. I'm to check out and sub to my other channel, Half Up Sort, LSG.